Okay, we're going to look at the Google Flight Simulator. Now, the first thing you want to do is to get to the location where you want to fly. Now, you can type it in up here, or you can just go down and find it. And we're going to go to Reno, Nevada here, so we're going to go in on this. Okay, we can see our airport here. We're going to get to our airport, and we're going to line up on runway 34 left. Okay, to get closer down. Okay, so now we're essentially ready to go. So we're going to go up here to Tools, Enter Flight Simulator, and we select our aircraft. We're going to SR-22, and we're going to select our start position here at the current view. Now you can go to different airports if you wish. They've got some of the larger airports here. They've got Truckee, which is right near Reno. There is World, New York, whichever airport you're after. But we're going to go start here at the current view and joystick enabled. And press the help button to get a list of keyboard shortcuts. Now let's just go in here. This is a big help. This shows us what we're going to get here on the screen. This is our heads-up display. This describes, of course, your airspeed, your turn, your altitude, and your controls down here. And of course, we've got all of our keyboard shortcuts here. So we're going to get back to Google Earth, and we're going to go in again, and we're going to go ahead and start flight. Okay, so here we are. Now we're looking at the Google Earth. Here's our airspeed, altitude. We've got our turn and bank here. Over here we've got our ailerons. We've got our elevator here. This is our rudder, and this is our throttle. So we're going to go ahead and this is actually quite simple. We're going to go ahead and page up, which is going to give us a little bit of throttle here. We use our comma and our period to keep us headed down the runway. We go with full throttle. Okay, we get to rotation speed, and we're going to rotate. And off we go. You'll notice this is quite sensitive. Okay. Yeah, we're going to climb here. This flight simulator, you will find that this is very, very sensitive. You almost want to fly it by trim. Now, the interesting thing we have here, too, is you'll notice we've got an exact photograph of all the roads. And if you've got in Google, if you've got your roads labeled, you will actually see those roads on Google. Here we see Highway 395, and we know that this is Route 80 here. So we've got 580, 667, 647 here, and we know, I do know that this is Route 80 here. So if we were going to follow that, and here it's actually marked. So this shows us exactly what we're going to be getting if we're actually flying this. So if we go up here to Exit Flight Simulator, we're back in Google Earth here. And of course, in Google Earth, this is where you can play with your borders, Here we've got I've got roads checked so that you actually can see the roads are actually labeled here, and you can try different things here. What I do here under transportation, for transportation I do have airports checked, so it does show us that. Railways, subways, trams, whatever you want to do. This allows you to see what you want to see. And there we are.